2 Samuel 5:17 through 19. When the Philistines heard that David had been crowned king of Israel, they tried to capture him, but David was told that they were coming and went into the stronghold. So they knew David was a threat because he's been a threat. Now he's king, he's reigning. Let's get rid of him before we wiped out. Pretty much the attitude they're going into. They knew David being a king was dangerous for them. And it's one of the things God intended for David to be king as, because Israel was blessed during David's reign. By the time of Solomon, the borders of Israel would exceed its most ever. Because of David winning battles. And Solomon winning battle because of David defeating the foes so bad. Verse 18. Philistines arrived and spread out across the valley of Random, the valley of the giants. I believe. So they're spread out. They're ready for battle. And David's willing to give it to him because he's been battling the Philistines under Saul for so many years. And now God's going to bless it because David is a king willing to seek God and seeking God. And as we see in the next verse, then David asked the Lord, "Shall I go out and fight against them? Will you defeat them for me?" And the Lord replied, "Yes, go ahead, and I will give them to you." So he consults the Lord. He knows what he's supposed to, but that he's supposed to defeat them. But he's seeking God, saying, "God, is it time now? Are you going to give me this victory?" Oftentimes we are told by God what we should be doing, but not necessarily told how. And we jump the gun by doing it when he doesn't want us to. Now there's certain things that we don't need to have that attitude about. We should be praying before you ask and not ask him. We should be in the Word and not have to ask him. But there's certain things we are to do that we pray for the right timing. And that's what David was doing. He knew that there's a certain distinctions. And he knew that, okay, God may have said, it may not want me to fight this battle this time. He may be like, wait, rest. Let the people accept you as king. Deal with the traitors of Saul's family. And then battle. Which he kind of already did do that. The rebellion. But it's still like fresh on the memories of people. So God may have said wait, but God didn't and said go. And so David also had to take the part where he's willing to go because God said. And we gotta do the same. Gotta be willing to listen to what God says when He says something.